Gotta make sure everything is on. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. We are down here. Girl. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know you stopped by. Girl, we don't have nothing to talk about. Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a good weekend, relaxing weekend. We went live Sunday morning. We might have to start doing that on Sunday mornings. I thought that was really cute. I had a good time. I don't necessarily have to go on camera. I was just like, I'm about to go live. And then I felt it in my gut and it got up to my brain and it was like, yes, go live. It feels good. So we went live. We talked about a few things, a little bit about Bell Collective, Porsha on the new clip, the RHOA clip that they were showing about Porsha. She needed to take her ass home. And I told y'all yesterday that that wasn't her house. Shout out to Layla Lynn. Yes, because she uploaded a video to remind us that Porsha's name is nowhere on that house. Bitch, go home. Go home. Go to your house. But Porsha wants to live in a fantasy and she wants people to be able to see her living in this really, really nice house. And we all know it's a lie. So I don't even know why you were even fighting to do that. The marriage is a lie. The weddings are a lie. The whole relationship was a whole fucking scam and a lie and a Ponzi scheme. Shout out to Nene Leaks. It was a Ponzi scheme, okay? We know that it's not real. So you actually like wasting time and wasting money fighting to be in a space that is not even yours. Just go rent an Airbnb, bitch. Just do that. Just do that. Do that and use your Bravo check to pay for the Airbnb. If you want us to believe that this is your house or this was the house you had a room in for a couple of months before you put your ass out, next time don't get married for a check.
You don't have them now? He put your ass out. Next time, don't get married for a check.
Girl. Shout out to Layla Lynn for posting the video to let us know, because y'all be in the comments, because y'all like the girl, and so you be in the comments talking about they bought that house together. Her name ain't on it. So if she bought that house with that man and didn't put her name on it, then add another one. Thank you, dumbass. Another one. Thank you, dumbass. Just keep putting them on the board for her dumbass who wanted to be more responsible because she has a daughter, girl. And then I saw her at the Bravo Fan Fest. Shout out to Chris Diggy, honey. He went down to the Bravo Fan Fest and had all the questions. He was asking all the questions. Shout out to Chris. Girl, Porsha was on stage talking about Drew don't tell her truth. Drew doesn't tell the truth and she's not being real with being authentic. But you want to be in a house that is not yours, never been yours. Your name ain't on yours. No. But you want to talk about Drew. We know Drew is a liar, a thief, and a rogue. We don't know how about her being a thief. Porsha's the thief. She went in there and took that lady's husband, and then look what she got. So let the record show Porsha is not on that house. Her name is nowhere on that house. And she wants to be able to film in the house. If you don't take your ass back there to wherever you live, wherever the house you bought after you married, got a divorce from Cordell. Wasn't Dennis trying to get her to move? Or wasn't she trying to get Dennis to move in that house too or something? Some crazy girl. Just rent the man, girl. Just rent a man. You know, it was something that I heard about this morning. I've never heard of this. Lavender weddings. I've never heard of that. Lavender marriages. I heard that this morning on, shout out to Bourbon Bougie. She mentioned it in her in one of her videos. And a lavender marriage is a marriage between a man and a woman where one or both partners are gay or lesbian. And the marriage is a way to hide their sexual orientation. But they said the girls are practicing lavender marriages because they're just marrying their best gay friend. We get married, girl. We're going to get the benefits of being married, the tax breaks of being married. But girl, do your thing. I'll do my thing. That's like, that shit makes sense to me. Like that type of setup makes sense. We're going to do the stuff. We're going to invest. We're going to build this business. Or, go out and get your good Judy and marry your good Judy, girl. A lavender marriage is a male-female mixed orientation marriage undertaken as a marriage of convenience to conceal the socially stigmatized sexual orientation of one or both partners. The term dates back to the early 20th century and is used almost exclusively to characterize certain marriages of public celebrities in the first half of the 20th century, primarily before World War II, when the public attitudes made it impossible for a person acknowledging homosexuality to pursue a public career, notably in Hollywood. Rock Hudson, all of the, and then it's so crazy. We think that the men be like, quote, lying about their sexuality. And some women know, right? They say that, what's her name, goes around and marries all the gay men. Allegedly. Tracy Edmonds, she runs around and marries all the gay dudes. That's what they say. I don't know nothing about Deion Sanders. That's what I heard. That was something that I heard. That's allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. I have never heard that before in my life, and I usually hear some things about the people down to the Hollywood, but I have never heard that Tracy Edmonds marries the gay dudes. But anyway, Nicole Murphy too. She marries the gay dudes. That's what I heard. Lisa Ray, they married the gay dudes. And it's like, you married the gay dudes. This is all allegedly. Lisa Ray, I guess she thought her husband was heterosexual. He was down there fucking Dwayne Martin and stuff. That's what they say. I don't know nothing. That coffee is good. I don't know nothing about nothing. That coffee is real good. Yeah, I don't know nothing about nothing. So yeah, so it's impossible. But even then, it goes back. You see, World War II, it goes back before all the mess, right? Because we live in a society that wants people to be put into the box, and they have to enforce heterosexuality some way, somehow. They have to get it in there. So part of Hollywood is the women want they want the women, Hollywood, music industry, everywhere, right? They want, if you are a woman entertainer, the women, you want the women to be you, and the men want to have sex with you. The other way around for the men. The men want the men, for the men to be like the men, and the women to want to fuck the men. So if you're gay, I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. So it's so funny because they're really enforcing an outward social idea when everybody knows that these men have sex with men. So even down, like, down on to the black Hollywood, like, y'all want to act like, in public, act like you're, oh my god, oh my god, no, 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 he's gay. But girl, Luther Vandross, George Michael, all of these people had to act like, right? They didn't go so far as to go get married, but they had women subjects in their videos, right? And you're like, I mean, all the we know these people are gay, and it's like, we know George Michael's gay, we know Luther Vandross was gay, we knew that they were gay. At least they didn't go get married, but a lot of these dudes go get married. I wonder if they had any. It says one of the earliest uses of the phrase appeared in a British press in 1895, at the time when the color lavender was associated with homosexuality. Girl, so you're having a lavender marriage. So they say the girls are out there marrying their good Judies. I think it's smart if you've been friends with somebody for a long time like that, and not to conceal, not to conceal, but just to be like, oh, we're gonna get married, we're gonna live together, we're gonna build our family together, and stuff like that. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know why I feel like, I don't know, like, in other spaces I do hear it being promoted, but I just feel like, for deeply melanated women, like, I feel like it's like we are the ones that would move needles, but it seems like we're like the last ones when it comes to understanding that you have to decenter men, like, you have to, like, it's not beneficial, and it has never been beneficial. And for people to even play that game, to try to continue to do something that we see, the grandmothers are warning you, don't do what I did, and stuff like that. And it's just like, are you listening to these women? Nobody's listening to the women. Nobody's listening to them. And then, like, the men who are growing up, who are like your peer group, and they're like saying things that they've also seen, like, you haven't seen that the women are not benefiting from any of this? Like, no. Did y'all hear about TD Jakes? TD Snakes. He paused on stage. He was playing I don't know if he was playing the mute challenge. I don't know what was going on, but they said he had a health emergency on stage, and he was praying. I don't know if he was closing out, but he said something, "My Lord, my strength, and my Redeemer." He said something at the end, and I was like, aren't those like transition rites? Like, don't you say that when somebody, maybe he like felt like he was dying on stage and was just like about to go out? I was like, what's going on with him? Girl, did y'all see that? Let me see if there's an update on there, because they said it was a medical emergency, but it looked like he was having like a stroke. That's, it literally looked like, because he was like, I put TD Snakes. Girl, it's not gonna come up with TD Snakes. You ain't gonna get nothing with TD Snakes. TD Jakes. TD Jakes. Okay, let's go to the news. It says, CBS News says Bishop TD Jakes suffers health incident after delivering a sermon. What he said at the end, I was like, what? What was he saying? He said, my strength and my Redeemer. And then he said something. Um, hold on. I'm trying to see if what he said. Hold on. I want y'all to hear what he said. I was like, what is he saying? He's stable and under the care of medical professional. The entire Potter's House family is grateful for the outpouring of love and prayers. Obviously, today could have been a tragic day, but it wasn't. By the mercy of God, by the grace of God, Bishop is doing well and he's recovering well. He's under medical care. He's strong. We're going to get him to sit down. He's strong, Bishop. He's the strong bishop that we know, but we really can't thank you enough for your prayers. It's a reminder to go into this holiday season. We need to love on the people you hold dear and near, and just take time to be grateful for all that God has given you. What did he say? Let me see if it's playing. Hold on, let me just go to the blogs. I was on CBS News, but I'm gonna just go to the blogs because I want you to hear. He was like, "My strength and my Redeemer." Okay, let's see. Let him go in peace. Did he know that? I need to hear what he said, and I hope they don't play this game where they lie about what's going on. No, he doesn't have to share his medical history, but they can say he suffered a stroke, whatever, 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 whatever. They don't need to go into all the stuff because that is his health history. But we clearly saw what happened to him when he said something, Christ, my strength and my Redeemer, and then he said, "Let him go in peace." I was like, did he know? Maybe, girl. It said during today's service, Bishop T.D. Jakes experienced a slight health incident and received immediate medical condition following his powerful hour-long message. Bishop Jakes is stable and under the care of medical professionals. Thank you for understanding and your continued prayers. Let me read some of the comments. Let's take this down respectfully. Take it down for what? No, let him go in peace. Being the words before is wild. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said when I heard him say that. I was like, did he feel like something was going on in his body? Like, I'm about to die right here. So, girl, let me just go in peace. Like, what you gonna do? Time is now. Maybe he was like, now is the time. Now is the hour. Come on, people. Not everything needs to be viewed. Jesus went to the tomb alone, resurrected in private. Leave this man to heal. Shut up. Shut up. This should not be posted. Why? It was live. It was a live event. Wasn't it live? Is this on? Girl, wasn't it live? I thought it was live. Signs of a stroke. I hope he's okay. Somebody said best actor ever. Girl, they're not in there making jokes. Oh no, we're not listening to Porsha. It says New York governor repeals adultery law that carried a 3-month jail sentence for convicted cheaters. Yeah, y'all don't sue the people. Y'all are in a contract. I guess it's the divorce is suing each other, I guess. But I feel like you have an agreement and the person reneged on the agreement. And I feel like you should sue them. But I guess the divorce is the suit, right? But some people don't get a divorce after. They be fighting for their marriage. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so hopefully TD Jakes is okay, I guess. I mean, I don't know, because you know what it is. Maybe some girl, maybe some stuff is gonna come out. This law saved my marriage. My husband and I were getting a divorce, but since neither of us cheated, we had to legally separate for 1 year before we could dissolve the marriage. During that time, we worked it out. That was 17 years ago. Anything to stray from the Bible. I That's it. When I tell you white male heterosexual Christian using the Bible. Y'all know that and even though you have evidence that the a large majority of the people do not last a very long time. And if they do last a long time, they give advice to other people not to do it. And still, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I think it's just fantasies. Um fantasies fantasies that they want to come true, I guess. Chad Ochocinco reflects on not being inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame. I don't want to play politics. Okay, let's see. We're on the Jasmine brand. Andy Cohen reacts to Kenya Moore taking accountability for explicit images scandal during RHOA filming.
I thought that was great. I thought it was great. I've talked to her a lot over the last few months, and I was happy to see that. And again, sorry, we're months away from Atlanta premiering, but it's really good. And I think there was a lot of people were saying, "Where's Atlanta? What's happening? What's taking so long?" What took so long is that we wanted to get it exactly right, and we were really serious about casting. And this season is a very pivotal season for that show. It's a major crossroads for the show, and we wanted to make sure that we were sending it off into the future, and we did. I want to get your thoughts on Kenya taking account.
To me, that sounds like after this, they getting rid of the entire cast because there's no way that you thought you were going to get it perfect with the people that you hired. Brittany Edie, like I don't who who does she have a connection with on the show? Who does she know on the show? Who has she known on the show? Who is she friends with? Why wasn't Akila or whatever her name is that was really Kenya's friend? Why aren't the women bringing on their actual friends? Why are you bringing on strangers who are slick fans of the show and then who want to come on and finally get their vendetta out against the quote villain? Monica did that. Y'all fucked up the thing over there. So y'all did the same thing over here, bringing on people who literally, oh, I'm gonna take one up for the team. I took the queen down. Now I hope Brittany Edie comes with the mess because if you took the queen down, bitch, you better be able to sit in the fucking throne. If you the one that took her out, you better not be a one season wonder. And then the next season we wondering where did she go, girl? So hopefully Andy got it right. I think that sound like send them off into the future. Sound like, girl, we getting rid of everybody after this season. This was Kenya's exit, her dramatic exit. She not coming back. Porsha, girl, what are you gonna do? We don't know. We don't know. Married to Medicine came on last night. I have to watch it, and then we'll talk about it tomorrow. So now that the girls are back, we're probably gonna do one nothing to talk about, and then we'll do one one reality show because all the girls are coming back, and I'm reviewing Beverly Hills, Bell Collective, Who is this? Married to Medicine. Are we going to talk about Salt Lake City's reunion? It depends, but more maybe. I like when and some of y'all have said y'all like it too, when I group all of them up in one video and not really we just talking down here. We're not really going through each scenes, but just talking about like the highlights and stuff like that. So I do enjoy when we do that. So that might continue. Well, it probably will because it's just a natural thing. I feel like we can just talk about all the things. But I am reviewing Beverly Hills. New York, we know that we have, So Sorry New York. I mean, it's not, I don't know. We'll maybe talk about the reunion because I do want to see what Jessel and Pavitt's outcome is going to be. Um, I watched it yesterday and Bryn, she couldn't even ask the guy for his sperm. It's like, that's the problem that I have with you want to be Samantha Jones, Blanche Devereaux 2.0, but you can't even ask a man for his sperm, like without laughing and kikiing and giggling like you're 13 or 14 years old. So it doesn't match with me. That behavior doesn't match. You want to be sex kitten, but then when it's time to talk about sex and having kids and the like the other side of that, um, you can't verbalize it. I was like, Brand is whack to me. Um, Mel and Raquel, I feel like they are a good addition to the show. I would like to see them come back. I don't know what's going on with Jenna. Rebecca can go. She can go. If Bryn, who is slick boring, is telling you that you're boring, if those women are telling you that you're boring, and all of us believe that they're boring, you really are boring. You are real boring. So, and then y'all were saying that they're not really friends. I think they're more like we know each other around. I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Uba and Bran and Sai have known each other, right? I feel like they've known each other. And then yeah. So Real Housewives of New York, yeah. I don't know. And then they said they had a season high of viewership the other day, and it was really because of Beverly Hills coming on. So Beverly Hills was good. Beverly Hills was good. First episode, good. First episode, and they have an after show. They were wearing, ooh baby, they were wearing Dorit out and PK out. Garcelle, Sutton, and Jennifer Tilly, girl, though that's the trio that we need. We knew we needed Jennifer Tilly and Sutton and Garcelle. Baby, the way Jennifer Tilly was like talking, like and doing, I don't know what she was messing with. She was spilling it. Girl, I don't know. Doing her hair. What you fixing? What are you fixing behind your head, Jennifer? Girl, I don't know. He was down at the Chateau Marmont. Where was he staying? The Beverly Hills Hilton? Girl, I didn't know he was down there, girl. She was doing her hair like this. And then Garcelle was over there like, girl, we didn't know this or that, girl. They were wearing them out. PK and Dorit, girl. They were really wearing them out. Jennifer Tilly was like, I heard he was down at the down to the hotel. That's where you could go get the rich men. Something was like, girl, I ain't never seen no man worth any amount of time. Now Sutton don't want to see it. Sutton, I don't know about Sutton's taste. Sutton is another one. I think she's just doing stuff like you really don't want to be in the relationship. You like your freedom. But I think the girls just be like performing for society. That's why Kyle couldn't say that she likes Cootie Cat now. Performing for society. Girl. Let's see what some of the comments say. Had she left her daughter out of her apology, it would have been a great apology, but she didn't. I agree. I think but I think she was trying to pull on that card, and that doesn't work for everybody, and it depends on the um the action that you took. Like Porsha, we don't believe that you were acting responsibly for your daughter when you walked into that woman's home and took her husband and her Hennessy. Shout out to Rodney. You weren't acting responsibly, so don't throw PJ in there. Stop using the kids as a scapegoat, right? But that is so that it will pull at the sympathy of, I did this for my daughter. Megan Good, they round here picking up your niggas. Did you hear them pull up? They're picking them up. They're bringing them. Megan Good's Rehabilitation Center. Girl, I could never find myself having empathy for Kenya. Kenya always been messy, but they've all been messy, and it's so weird that Kenya is the only one that does press conferences when she's messy. She's the only one. Don't nobody else be down to any fucking place doing any press conference. I ain't seen not Garcelle. What's her name? Griselda. I ain't seen her down nowhere in an interview talking about how she accused Candace's husband of misconduct. Didn't she say that he was rubbing on somebody's ass? You accuse a man of doing something like that, and nobody is asking that lady for an apology. She's not getting up saying nothing. Nothing. They're coming to get him, girl. Girl, nobody. Kenya is the only one. Phaedra, she accused Candy and Todd Burris of premeditated rape. I ain't seen a press conference yet. We just see her down there. Loser! Twisting her face up. That's all we've seen Phaedra do. Not one apology. Even down to Kenya's Halloween costume, she had to write a book report on why she shouldn't have wore a headdress. Nobody else has to come out and apologize for. It's always Kenya. Have y'all ever noticed that? Did what's her name come out and apologize to everybody for she could have ruined Candy's career by getting on camera and saying, "You wanted to drag me. You wanted to drag me. How about you and your husband?" The aggressive lesbian. One of y'all bitches is gonna eat my coochie tonight. Isn't that what she said down to the Bolo gate? Right. But y'all, she found her prince, girl. She found her prince. How did this get about Porsha? Because I'm talking about using your daughter as a damn scapegoat. But that's the thing. But the people are not going to have empathy for her. Just like y'all, the way y'all feel about Kenya is how I feel about Porsha. I'm never ever. Y'all keep your foot on Kenya's neck. I'm gonna keep my foot on Porsha's neck. Okay, so we can just balance it out. She say y'all ain't gonna Nene leaks her career. Kenya knows who her butter and bread is. Hindsight is 2020, not 50-50. Saying it's even and fair, and you escalated the situation, not elevated it, meaning making it better. Even her subconscious mind won't let her get a fake apology out. Those aren't misspoken words. That's how she really feels. But plus, posting someone's nudes won't protect your child. Yeah, that's where she lost me. That's where Kenya lost me. I had to protect my child. I feel like if Kenya came back and was like, bitch, okay, yeah, we don't know you. But what I did find out about you is that you have a little back page going on. We found out that. I saw some pictures of you sucking dick. Now, that I think that would have been fine. She told him to Snapchat her pussy, and you did. What she said out there? If she had did all of that without the pictures, I think it would be okay. But here, look at these pictures, girl. Look at this. Look at you. Even though they're out there, look at you. But then to say that is like, oh, I did that to protect my daughter. That don't match up to me. So when we know that things don't match up, we call it out. It doesn't match up. Those two things don't go. Now, if that was you saying I acted irrationally because I wanted to protect my daughter, that doesn't, because it still doesn't make sense, even if you're saying you acted irrationally. But I just would have came back to Brittany, Edie, and been like, girl, yeah, we don't know you because we found out about you. We saw you with it tooted up. We saw you down to the cam girl. We saw you OF queen. We saw you. Now you could have went and did all of that, but showing the pictures, and then at your event, that's where you lost me. Come through her event and be like, girl, do you want me to click on the site? I got the site right here. Here's the website. Here's the website, www. Said Kenya will be back season 17. Literally the first time I have ever heard her take accountability. Girl, that's not true. That is not true. Kenya is always apologizing for something, stuff that the women don't ever. Porsha don't apologize. Giselle don't apologize. Teresa don't apologize. They don't apologize. They don't apologize. And they be causing havoc. But for some reason, when Kenya causes havoc, it's like a focus on that. And she always comes out and she apologizes. Always. She had to apologize for that damn costume just the other day. Remember? Didn't she have to apologize for accusing Porsha for being an activist when she was right? When she was right, she had to come out and apologize. Y'all went ham on that. What's her name was using y'all, pulling on your sympathy, pulling y'all on your empathy. Girl. So that's it. What's his name? The way Andy said that, it sound like that's the end of that cast. That's what it sounded like to me. Anyways, I think that's enough for this video, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Go ahead and let me know what you thought about the video, and thanks for liking the video if you have already. Thank you. All right, take care of each other. Peace.